My name is TJC Gaming.
Losing Gran Turismo 7 was a necessary loss.
And here, we do real sim racing. Did you think we were gone? TJ's Champion Lounge. Did they come here to win? Come on! Become a champion today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to live Assetto Corsa Competizione. How the devil are we doing today, chat? Great to see you. It is time to fill the grandstands. And boys, we've got a winner to find. Today, we're going to go to Oulton Park. And we're going to find a winner. So who is it going to be? This is Discord drivers only. You got to be in the Discord to get in here. Password is in there. Oh, baby. Let's see how they're getting on. They are pushing hard right now on track, everybody. They are looking good. We still have more spaces for the Discord guys to get in here. Qualifying doesn't start for another 25 minutes. So who's gonna take the win? Let's go, baby. Woo. Right, welcome to the TJ Mini Bar, where drinks are cold served all day. Come get your iced latte, your mocha coffee, your margarita. Baby. We've got some of the fastest drivers. The question is, did they come here to win? And today, we are gonna find out, chap. We are looking for a fast driver, a top winner, a man among all else, the top dog, the big sausage, whatever you want to call it. Baby. So I'll see you down there. Whew. All right, they're getting warmed up, boys and girls. Happy, happy days. Great to see you all in chat. Shadow says he's going to go for a different livery. What have you gone for, dude? Oh, you've just jumped out of the lobby. You're going to change your livery, are you? Okay, nice, nice, nice. Jerry has set the fastest time so far in warm-up, a 1:35.6. I'm trying to remember my fastest time here. I can't remember off the top of my head. 34s? I don't know. It's been a while. The last time we came here is when we first started doing ACC content, boys. It was a while ago. I don't remember. I do not remember. But we had a good race here. I wish I was driving today, actually, but I thought I'll give you guys a nice show. We can commentate, and maybe I'll grab a beer from the mini bar as well. So remember, chat, smash that like button. It really helps the stream find more people on YouTube. More guys get to see your race. And if you're racing, watch along. Have the stream on the background as well. You can learn some interesting information as I go through everything that's going on around you. So you might get a bit of a vantage in there as well. Yeah, we just look similar. It'll be hard to differentiate. You're right, mate. You're right. Happy, happy days. So let's see who we have on the circuit. We have Jerry the Berry in the fast time in the Porsche. Oh, that Porsche is looking like a bit of a handful as he loses the back end there and keeps it out of the barrage bond. The Kitteliter, he goes. Super Homer in the Ferrari in P2. We've got Dean in P2 now, just 0.080. We've got Super Homer Flex in the Ferrari in P3, 4 tenths down. We have Jensen, the BMW, 5 tenths down. Spawn Black, who has the McLaren livery, also in P5, 0.8 down. Shadow's gone for the... Now, was that livery based on my old one, Shadow, or did you randomly come up with that one, dude? Because it's almost identical to my one, dude. It looks really, really awesome. So Shadow will be looking for a win today. He is hungry for that success, boys. Also, we have the smelly hippie 420. The man from 420 is on the case and getting warmed up, boys. So, no BOP today, chat. So these guys will be going in with whatever they choose to drive. There's no balance or performance set for the cars. There's no weights and measures applied. Happy, happy days. So, who can take Jerry off the top here? 21 minutes until qualifying begins. So let's have a little bit of information about Oulton Park, shall we? It was built into the natural contours of the Cheshire countryside. Oulton Park's combination of stunning scenery and spectacular racing make it one of the most picturesque and best loved circuits for spectators and competitors alike. That's very true. The drive here, it's a great circuit. It has lots of challenging corners. It's got lots of bumps. It's got lots of gradient and undulation and camber as well. Over more than 60 years, it has gathered a reputation as the country's toughest test for both car and driver. The small circuit, boys, but it is a very, very difficult one. The venue remains as popular as ever with fans thanks to superb views of the circuit from the extensive spectator banking. Crowds of up to 35,000 regularly visit the circuit for the annual round of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. If you know the touring cars, the BTCC, you know this circuit. It's ingrained in your knowledge forever. The Cheshire venue also hosts 2 rounds of the BTSC, the Superbikes, and the ever popular British GT and GB3 series as well. The superb park was once the grounds of Oulton Hall, which burned down in 1926. That is almost 100 years ago, boys. That's literally 99 years ago this year. The land was used thoroughly throughout the wars as an army staging camp, where General Patton was based in the run-up to the Normandy landings. And his PT instructor, world heavyweight champ Joe Louis, gave exhibition bouts in the valley at Deerleap. The Mid-Cheshire Car Club developed the track building into the natural contours of the picturesque land. And when a crowd of 40,000 attended a meeting there in '53, its future as a race circuit was assured. International racing followed, and a tradition with the Gold Cup event, which in its heyday regularly attracted F1 teams and drivers, boys. So this circuit has a lot going for it, boys. It's got a lot of history too. It has a lot of history in and about it, baby, baby, baby. Woo! Welcome, Yep, to the chat. How you doing, buddy? This track has made you completely seasick from driving it. I get that from Brands Hatch, dude. I never got that from Brands Hatch in GT. But I got it from Brands Hatch in ACC. Like the dip going up and down. Yeah, it always kind of made me a little bit sick as well. Don't know why it is. How you doing, Yep? Are you looking for a win? Are you looking for a win, buddy? It's going to be tough competition. We've got 1/10 of a second separating the top 3 here. So far as Spawn goes a little bit wide there. Gets a little bit on the grass and recovers back onto the circuit. So who is going to win? Hey, Dean, how you doing, dude? How you doing, buddy? Good luck today, dude. You're 1/10 of a second away from Hippie in P1 in practice. 18 minutes to go till qualifying, boys. And we might drink a beer during the race. We've got coffee right now, hang on. And we've got our usual tin of Monster, boys. We're all set to go. But we might actually partake in a beer during the race and show you guys because it is the weekend. So Shadow is now out and getting warmed up as well. Welcome also to, let's have a special mention to BD Boy 22 who joined us recently. So this is his first 1.5 hour endurance event. Now remember, you guys, there is a mandatory pit stop. So you have to pit, and there is a pit window as well. It opens around 12 minutes into the race and it closes at around 12 minutes before the race ends. So if you pit out of that pit window, or you mess up your pit stop, if you go speeding and get a stop and go, your pit stop probably won't count and you'll probably get the stop and go penalty. Well, actually your pit stop might count, but you will get a penalty. So what I will say is be careful going into the pits, slow down in plenty of time, be careful going out the pits. Also be careful of the track limits as well. Luckily with this circuit, it is more than anything lots of grass. So what you're going to find is if you go wide here, okay, you can get a corner cut penalty, but you know, you'll just bump over a curb like the sausage curbs here or whatever. So it's not really gonna hurt you that much in terms of everything else. Can we get some in-car views going on here? Let's ride on board, shall we? Baby, baby, baby. I guess I'm just trying to survive this track here. Have you raced here before yet? Oh, a little bit of a sideways moment there. Can we hide UI? Yes, let's have a looky. So that was Shadow just having a thing. Why have I not got driver names up? It's because I'm on that remote, isn't it? Oh, good. Let's ride on board the boys. This track is so hard of off-camera corners. It is, mate. It is. You've got off-camera corners. You've got bumps, and the cars out there, they're looking a little bit of a handful. So it's just something to kind of keep an eye on too. My first time on this track, only downloaded the DLC today. Did you? Oh, dude. I wish I was racing today. I really wish I was, you know. It'd be great. Yeah, but it was Porsche GT without the TC. Okay, I get you. My advice here would be just to make sure you're braking on time. Be careful around the last section of the lap. That's where a lot of time can be won and lost. You can end up going pretty wide there. But if you bounce over the curbs and keep it nice and stable over the curbs, you will be able to claw back some good time and get a good lap in. So it's all about using the curbs. It's all about braking as late as you can, getting your nose in there, holding the apex, and just basically keeping it on the circuit. But if you drive a little too hard and if you spin here, you're probably going to have a meeting with Barrier and it's going to hurt. It was crazy to drive the car. I can imagine, bro. I can really imagine, dude. I can imagine that was an absolute hella headache as well. So, shall we full screen, chaps, and get ready? I think we should, shouldn't we? Right, we're on full screen mode, baby, baby, baby. You guys get to see your cars in a beautiful Technicolor here. Happy, happy days. So, I don't know who's going to win this. I honestly don't know. It's going to come down to a lot of different factors in terms of who has the best handle of the machinery and who really wants to win. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Other times you just need to kind of rely on the skill. Got a yellow flag here coming down the start-finish straight and breaking down to turn 1. So let's ride on board here for a lap around. Baby, baby, baby. Where is Onk? I did PM Onk and he says he's not coming today, dude. That's kind of all I know, buddy. But I hope he's doing very well today. So if you're watching Oulton, big shout out, dude. Right, so look at the bumps and the undulations of the circuit as the car is bouncing over the bumps. Falcon Spawn, how are you, dude? Oh, right on the edge there, right on the very edge. I think Shadow's having a little bit of trouble with the exits here. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, he's got a lot of correction going on here. A lot of correction too. But I think he'll get to grips with it. He does have another 15 minutes or so until qualifying begins. Oh, very late. Oh, there's a tire barrier right in the middle of the road there, look. The tires in the middle of the road. You can destroy the tires, boys. You can. So everyone's kind of like looking a little bit like, you know, like it's like they're, you know, just getting warmed up here a little bit. So this could be very, very interesting. So what do you think, Spawn? Do you think you can take the podium today? What do you think for the win, dude? What do you think's going to happen, buddy? I think one of you guys is going to have a superb race here. I'm hoping to see great fights all the way through the field too. But look at that undulation through the actual circuit, boys. You know, the way it bumps and up and down the bounces and everything else. This is a great, great circuit. I'm kind of curious what my time was. I don't really want to dip out the lobby to go and see what time I did here, but I think I did 34s, I think, off the top of my head. So let's have a look at Hippie's car here, riding the bumps, almost bottoming out there as the car slams to the ground. Got to have a pretty soft suspension setting here. Make sure you can ride all over the bumps. Afternoon, Paul. How are you, dude? How are you doing today? So braking down to the tight hairpin. Look at the amount of camber in that corner to keep you at the apex, boys. You slam it onto the outside. This is a very tricky little chicane here. Sausage curbs are high, as you can see. You've got to navigate them. You cannot cut the first one, but you can cut the second one. To make sure you launch through the corner in the straightest line possible. Now another little chicane as well. Another tricky chicane too, as the car rides over the bumps. You've got to be very neat and precise for here. The curbs are quite forgiving. You've got to be careful on the exit here, not to accelerate too hard, because you will drift out a little bit too wide to the exit too. It'll be a hard, tough race. Such a technical circuit, all the bumps and the fast turns. I'll definitely give it a go. No one is safe from error here. You're right, dude. No one is safe from error. We're all going we're all gonna be going off track at some point. Yes, mate, yeah. I think it's easy to do. I think it's easy to do, boys. But I think you guys are pro. I think you guys have got a handle on it. It's good. A little bit confused why my FFB feels so weak today. You could try resetting everything, Shadow. You could try that, or just up it a little bit, dude. Yeah, it's a very tough track to pass on, buddy. It really is. You don't have many straights, but what you do have, there's a lot of places where someone can make a mistake. You can go side by side and everything else. Right, we've got VR6 MGT in the lobby as well, in the Audi, number 46 here. We have 10 minutes left, Discord drivers. If you're watching along and want to join, password is in Discord. So feel free to get in a Discord, guys. So let's see how the Audi is looking over here, over the bumps. Let's have a look. It's right on board. Oh, very, very late there, and sliding off to Narnia. You'll have to recover that one. Unlucky VR6. It's gonna take some doing, boys. It is gonna take some doing here. So let's currently have a look at the times as we go into the final session. Smelly Hippie 35.2 now. So Hippie is feeling confident in the Lamborghini, boys. So will Hippie be looking to push for the win? Yep, do you know if the drivers got updated recently? Really strange, slidey it is. Yes, mate. No idea, boys. No idea. The game has not been updated itself, though. The actual game. I think we've seen kind of the last of the updates now, because we've got AC Evo working hard in the background. They're working on that build. But we don't even have the 2024 liveries from last year that PC has. So that's a little bit disappointing. But I think in the grand term scheme of things, it's kind of understandable as well, because they do have a lot of work to do with AC Evo. And as we've seen at early access launch, it wasn't kind of the smoothest launch possible. Right, Spawn Black pushing hard, number 12, 8 tenths down, looking for 8 tenths per second out there to get into the 35s. Can it be done, boys? Can it be done? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Looking very good for the apex there. How will the McLaren ride through the chicane? Nice and smooth on the entry and exit there. Up the hill we go. You're going uphill there. It feels like you're going so slow as you drag the car uphill, but then you go downhill here. You're going to brake downhill over the bumps and trail brake it in to that little chicane. It is mayhem, boys. Absolute mayhem. Let's get a full view and let's go through. Can we get an in-car view of Spawn? Yes, we can. So it's a great touring car circuit, and it's a great circuit for GT3. Here you've got to have a little bit of patience on the throttle too. Make sure you nail that double apex right-hander. One of my favorite corners right here. You brake at the board, the left-hand side. Keep on the apex. Now you get the power here as soon as possible to drag you out of the corner and keep it to the left-hand side as you go over the start and finish straight for another lap of the circuit. Let's see how hard he's working behind the wheel here. The beautiful red overalls of Mr. Spawn. So you can see the bumps actually transferring onto the wheel there, as every little bump is pushing hard against this wheel and the wheels and tires. Right, down to just a little bit of a lift off the throttle there, then down to the hairpin. Very tight circuit. 1.5 hours of this today, boys. 1.5 hours of hard, punishing racing. McLaren there catching some air as it went over the bumps. Let's ride down through the chicane. Through the left, through the right, through the left. Now there was a tyre barrier there, boys, but someone has very kindly moved out of the way for these guys here, so it won't get in the way here. Right, riding the bumps again, and down we go. So remember, Discord drivers, today you just need 70 safety for the server. It's a 70 safety server, so no need to have 80 or above this one today. Right, let's see what lap time he gets here. He's 2 tenths down his personal best. So if you're looking at a 36 flat, okay, nice. So 36 flat there by Spawn on the practice lap. Baby, baby, baby. Right, Shadow currently in P7. Has he set a time? His best is 1:37. So he's looking for a couple of seconds out there, and he's got 5 minutes to do it and get a handle of it. Will Shadow be struggling on this one today? I think he'll be looking to get points instead of maybe the win, but we'll see how it goes. Shadow always has a habit of springing surprises at the last second, chat. So let's see how he gets on as well. Let's go through the field too. Dean is out as well. Dean number 34, the black colored McLaren with the gold stripes. Let's ride on board with Dean too. Alright, keep it nice and tight there as it goes across the start finish line again. Let's see how hard his wheel is working. Very smooth, very under control here by Dean. Looking good, looking good. A little bit wide there, needs to be kind of a little bit more to the apex, but looking good. He's up on his personal best. His personal best is a 35.7. He's currently in P3 in practice. And the hairpin we go, late apex, up the second gear for the exit. Get maximum torque. 2 tenths up on his personal best through the chicane. Oh, yeah, just hit the curb there. You saw that, it just kind of jinked the wheel out of his hand. And that's how easy it is here to ride the curb at slightly the wrong angle. And you go off, boys, because this is a real simulator indeed. So Dean has now gone down to P5. The Hippie is in P1. We got VR6 in P9. Super Hummer in P6. Yep in P7. Let's have a look at the full timing screen, shall we, boys and girls? So Smelly Hippie is the man on the mission. Now, Smelly Hippie is on pole. Well, pole in free practice, you know what I mean? But he's only got one purple sector. Shadow, up to P2 now. He's actually has done a 35.1. He's got the grips with it. Shadow is purple in 2 sectors, but he's missing 0.3 of a second in the final sector from Hippie. So very, very close sector 1, sector 2 times. But Hippie is dominating sector 3 by a country mile. So who is going to get the job done? That's good to see the 35s there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers in the 35s, 1, 2 drivers in the 36, 1 39s, and 1 in the 42s. Interesting, boys, interesting. So far, this man here is currently the fastest, but only by a whisker. His Shadow has got to grips now with his machine and is in the hunt and looking for a good result. So 3 minutes to go until qualifying gets underway. 20-minute qualifying session. Now, it's dry and sunny now here, boys, but when we started the practice session today, when the track opened, it was very cloudy. So there could be a chance of rain today. So it's just something to keep an eye on there. So just make sure you keep an eye out and keep an eye on the weather, because if it does change, then it can get a little bit scary, boys, as Shadow pulls off. But Dean is still out doing the practice session. So we have MR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top 6 are an MR. Then we have an FR, followed by MR, and the Audi is MR, I do believe, as well. So we've got one FR, and the rest are MR cars, mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Okay, so every practice lap counts, boys. You can find out everything else. Now, 34.8 by Shadow. We missed that, boy. 34.8. The timing screen did not update, so the 34s are here. Now, the track is in fast condition, remember, as well. So the track is not fully up to speed yet in terms of temperature and grip. As these guys put some rubber down in qualifying, we should go from a fast state up to optimum and get some rubber down on the circuit. Baby, baby, baby. Coffee is tasting brilliant, boys. A little bit of a wiggle there from Yep as the back end of the car breaks away. Let's see how the car is riding over the bumps here. It looks like the BMW is not really favoring the bumps right now, but he should be able to get a solid result from this. I know how fast he is actually in this car as well. Let's have a look at BD Boy 22 out in the red Porsche. Might just be me out of practice. To be fair, wheel just feels a little strange. It could be out of practice, dude, yeah. It takes a minute to get into it, dude. You did a 34 off the bat, so happy days. Remember, guys, today's race is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It is for many, many laps around here. 1.5 hours. So remember to stay all the way until the end of the race. Just keep driving. If you have an accident or something doesn't go your way, then just recover to the pits and get out there and go again, because you always learn something here. You always learn something every mile and everything that you do. Happy days, boys. Okay, so Dean is out and BD Boy 22 are the only two drivers out right now. So the Porsche is looking good here. Now, it was said earlier on that the Porsche has a very, very tricky rear end here, which you can quite imagine over the bumps. That suspension setting there was very good, though, the way it kind of absorbed that shock. So the suspension on the Porsche is actually looking very neat and tidy. And I think that'll be something to keep an eye on and watch during the race. Yes, let's have a look. Let's go to in-car view here. Okay, when these guys complete their laps, then qualifying will get underway. So we're looking for a winner, boys. Who is it going to be? Right, pushing hard and looking good. So will the track rubber up nicely in qualifying? We'll be looking at low 34s. When a bit more rubber goes down. Hippie and Shadow are just 0.2 of a second away from each other on the Delta. And Dean is only 0.3 of a second away as well. There we go, boys. Qualifying is now underway. Track is at optimum as well. So these guys have all the grip on the circuit. Is nicely rubbered up and ready to go. Who is going to blink first and go? Let's have a look and see. Baby, baby, baby. Get yourselves ready, boys. Remember to empty those fuel tanks. It's going to be crucial to get out here as we go down the list of cars. Here we go. Is Dean the first one to blink out for qualifying? And is he going to get a good result here today? Let's go and find out. Right, round we go then. Getting the tires and the brakes warmed up. Cars are working very hard under compression and under load here. We got VR6 MGT out as well. In a very, very striking livery. I do like that livery there. It's a fluorescent yellow and kind of black. It looks very good on the car. The Monster and the Skechers number 46. Now Jerry gets out as well. Oh, very bad bounce from Jerry there right off the bat and losing it. Then regaining it back on the circuit there. It's going to be a hard race, boys. It's going to be a long 1.5 hours. So I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be tricky. These guys are going to be working pretty hard for this as well. As Yep now leaves the pit lane to get the BMW out too. Has he softened suspension there? Has he found the balance and the grip that he needs to get the win? We are going to find out. Baby, baby, baby. Now remember as well, top 3 medals are awarded in Discord for the podium finishers today. So it's worth pushing right to the end because you never know what can happen. Think of Hungary in the last stream we did the day before yesterday. We started 24th, we launched off the grid in 22nd, and we finished in P for the end. So that's an overtake of 22 cars in 20 minutes. More than 1 car every minute on the circuit. So it can be done, boys. You can do a good run if you keep it consistent and keep it flowing all the way to the end. Alright, the cars are sounding good here. The Porsche is sounding very throaty. Let's see, do we have any times coming up yet? Don't have any times on the board as of yet, do we? As they're pushing on, because that was their out laps. This is their qualifying laps right now. But let's keep an eye on how they're gonna get on here. 17 minutes to go. We've got a track temperature of 30 degrees Celsius, air temperature of 22, minimal wind as well on the windsock, and it's forecasted to be dry for the next 30 minutes. Those cars sound amazing coming down these straights, boys. So I do believe VR6 might set the time first, or will it be Dean? Cameraman picks him up here. Where is he? It's coming down to the final corner now. Oh, bit of a wiggle down the back end. The McLaren wanting to let go. That's going to cost him half a second on the run down. 136. That should have been a mid 35 from him there. Right, then we got VR6 going P2. PD Boy not setting a time, so VR6 is a little bit down as well. BMW got into mid 35, 296.36 is a Mac low 35s. Went with the back for overall fill. Nice ball, nice dude. Yeah. Like I said, there's no BOP today, so whatever car you got is whatever car that you've got. Alright, they're pushing on. We still got drivers in the pit lane, boys. They're still kind of waiting, but the track is optimum and ready to go now. If I was these guys, I'd be getting out doing a banker lap, but Homer is in the pits, Spawn's in the pits, Shadow in the pits. Shadow is now leaving the pits and lighting up the rear tires as he does so. And he is out on the circuit, boys. Welcome, Bart. Coffee, cigarette, and I'm there. Super Homer. Yes, mate. Good luck today, Homer. This is you, sir, number 52. Good luck in your race today. Remember to box. There is a pit window. Remember, it's around about 12 minutes in, and it lasts until just before 12 minutes before the end of the race. Nice setup for the Ferrari, by the way. Thank you. Was that from Hungary? Yeah? Thank you, buddy. Right, so Jerry, 35.3, taking provisional pole position. Yep, in P2. 3/10 down, boys. So the track is nice and rubbered up. And with no rain forecast, you can just pound away here for the next 14, 15 minutes. And just put some laps down. Just keep putting laps after laps after laps. And kind of see if you can make up a tenth or two here or there. And everything else, boys. Just seeing Shadow in the background here, bouncing over the curb there. So is Shadow still on his outlap? Shadow is still on his outlap. He's wiggling the tires there to get the heat in. Okay, top. Yes. Awesome, mate. Yes. Yeah, the Ferrari was awesome at Hungary, dude. It just felt so good to drive, man. It felt so good. I'm thinking all these bumps today are going to cause some issues for the drivers. It's really going to be a difficult case of keeping this thing on the road, isn't it? Right, Hippie is out as well. The man from 420 is looking to get back to the top of the time sheets, but who is going to get the job done? 35.3 by Jerry. Now, will he improve on this lap here? We are currently going through the hairpin. Way to go into the chicane. Down we go through the left and through the right. He's made a little bit of a mistake there, and he's decided to pull over, and I think he'll jump back into the pit lane. So what can Yep do in the BMW? Will the front-engined rear-wheel drivetrain be able to succeed here? It's what I would regard as an MR circuit. It has a lot of twists, and it has very limited straights, but he does have a good top speed in the BMW. But will he remember to indicate like all BM drivers do, boys? Right, slamming down the brakes. Here we go. Through the left and through the right. We've got cars in the background as well. Everyone is getting warmed up and ready. A little bit of a bounce there over the curb on the exit. Climbing up that hill. The gradient in some of these hills, I think it'd be quite a struggle to walk up some of these hills, you know. They look very, very steep. Oh, a little bit of a bounce there and getting some grass on the exit. That's how hard these guys are pushing to get the time down on the circuit here. Now, will this be an improved lap? It looked a little bit scruffy. Does he go faster? Let's see. And he does not. He's got to keep on the circuit and push. Right, Shadow now up to P2. We've got Jerry in the pits. Oh, Dean takes provisional pole position. The first man into the 34s, and then goes wide, and then goes grass cutting at Oulton Park. The groundskeeper will be thanking him for that, boys, making a mess of that beautiful grass there. But oh, Hippie is now taking provisional pole. 34.8. 34s are gonna be what to aim for then, chat. That does equal the time from earlier in practice, a high of 34. So let's go, boys. Let's go, let's go. Right, Hippie with the 34s. Jerry is going to go out again for another run. And Shadow will be looking to get pole position as well. I think we'll stay on the outside views here, boys. Get the live timing all set up. So up the hill then. Number 4. Can he beat number 1 today? We are going to find out, Shadow. Currently in P3, boys. Oh, we lost Spawn there. Spawn is back again. Was that Spawn that dipped out back again? Yeah. Right, Shadow is a 34.5. Yes, nice and neat and tidy. Very smooth there. Can Hippie improve? Let's see. Yes, he does, but it isn't quite just enough. 0.030. Really pushing super hard over the exit curbs there. So it's very close between the top two here. We've got Dean in P3. Then we've got Jerry in P4, 7/10 down. Alright, up the hill we go. We're halfway through qualifying already. I think if you slam it into the 34s, you're going to guarantee a top time here. But that could be sometimes easier said than done. I just say the 34s is what I did here in the, I think I drove the McLaren here last time we drove here, actually. I think I did. Pretty sure it was a McLaren, not the Ferrari. Okay, so Yep is caught up to Shadow here. So will he be looking for a cheeky toe in the BMW? Down the straight he goes and braking hard into the final turn. On the exit he goes. Now will the cheeky draft help him? Let's find out and see. And he does not improve on his time. Shadow is still the provisional pole holder. There he is right there. The Hippie has a nice clear track. Oh, very wide there at the start finish straight. Oh, he'll be looking to push and push and push. Now we've got Dean in a superb P3 right now. So we've got McLaren 1 and 3. We've got a Lamborghini in the McLaren sandwich channel. So Super Homer and Spawn have not set a time yet. Are they going to go from the back? That'd be an interesting choice. Oh, Spawn is actually out now. The Spawn is out and pushing. Alright, we've got BD Boy currently in P7, 3.5 down. The same with VR6 MGT. So Porsche versus Audi seems to be on par. I assume Spawn's on out lap here. Hippie's there. Ooh, Shadow pulling off the grass to one side, letting these guys go through. He's going to reset to the pits. Maybe he's quite low on fuel there. So 7.5 minutes to go. Hippie only has 0.030 to find. The question is, can he find it? But he's not going to find it bouncing over the curves like that. It's going to be very, very close in these two guys here, I think, today. The win is at stake. Now remember, Hippie won last weekend. He won a last time out. So still not improved. Shadow's back out again and just in the background. He's right behind him there. There's P1 and P2 in the same shot, boys. Right, Dean is still pushing on hard too. 4/10s down for 0.475. So many drivers can improve here, boys. Many, many drivers. Right, so Jerry not able to improve that. Let's have a look at the timetables so far, shall we? Right, bit of a mixture this one. Shadow has purple in Sector 1. Hippie has purple in Sector 3. And Dean has purple in Sector 2. So 3 drivers in the 34s now. And they're all holding on to 1 purple sector each. So let's see where everyone's gaining and losing time here. The final sector, I think the Lamborghini is going to own that final sector due to its drivetrain and the balance as well and acceleration. Everyone is looking good out here. Baby, baby, baby. Right, how is Yep getting on? He's 1 second down here. And he's pulling over. Right, Spawn is set a lap time. He's currently P6 in the McLaren. So he's 1.7 down. So Hippie now takes provisional pole. Low 34, 34.2. 5 minutes to go. And back in the pit, Shadow has almost 0.3 of a second to find now. Oh, Shadow kicking the ass end out through the core there. That looks spectacular, didn't it, chat? All the way out. Baby, baby, baby. You can see how hard he is pushing. Very smooth line through the chicane. And up the hill we go. So can anyone beat Hippie or provisional pole? Now, has Hippie thought, I've done enough? You kind of know when you've done a very, very quick lap and you've nailed it, and you think, well, if anyone comes close to that, then you can congratulate him because it's that good a lap, you know? But let's stick with Shadow, though. Let's see what he does. Get nice and tidy over the exit there. Breaking the last possible second. Trail breaking her in. Bit of a bump on the exit. Bit of a wiggle and a correction. And does he improve? Oh, the timing screen says he does not. Hippie says, I need a rest. There's still time in there. Yes, mate. There's always time. There's always time, dude. There's always time. That's why I encourage you guys to do the maximum. Just keep pushing out there, you know? Right, Dean holding on to P3. Spawn up to P5. He's gained 0.4 per second. Yap is in the pits. VR6 is out in the Audi. Lovely sounds and the gear change down from the car there. And does he improve at all? He stays the same. The BD boy in the pit. Super Homer now out right at the end here for qualifying. Super Homer has saved the best till last here, so will he be looking for a 34, 35, 36 or beyond? We're gonna find out. There's not long left to go in qualifying now. 2 minutes 40 plus runoff, boys. As Super Homer starts his fast lap now. Let's see how the Ferrari gets on here. We only have one Ferrari on the circuit today. If I was to pick a car for this, even though I'm a Ferrari driver... Oh! Oh, no. It's my mistake. I thought you went off there. But, false alarm. Excuse me. I thought you went off. There's the angle of the camera. Oh. But, I would pick a Ferrari here or McLaren. That'd be my two picks for this circuit. Right, so through the middle of the circuit we go. Down the chicane, how is it looking? That's a tidy entry, but over the curb on the exit. I think he lost a little bit of time there. Probably can have a couple of cracks at this with 1 minute 40 to go. Oh, Shadow does a 134 dead. 0, 0, 0. That means Hippie's gone out again. Will we see a 33, boys? Dominant performance there. Absolutely dominant performance. Great job. 34, completely flat. Ooh, a little bit of a slide there by the Ferrari. Looking good, though. .34, 0, 0, 0. You love to see it, boys. You love to see it. Right, 1 minute to go plus runoff time. Super Homer comes across the line and goes P9. Okay. More time to find. Right, the battle between Shadow and Hippie is well underway then. The dying minutes of qualifying are upon us now. Hippie's pushing hard over the curbs on the exit. Down to the final turn, looking for a good run out, but the back end steps out on him. That means he has to take a wider line and bring it back out to the left. Now, will this be his final lap? Has that compromised his run? We're going to find out and see. Can Shadow nail a 33.9 even? He's still there pushing. He's not satisfied yet, boys. Right, we're going to spawn the pits. Yep, in the pits. VR6 out too. BD Boy in the pits and Super Homer. And I think we're going to run out of time soon. Let's see if Hippie is going to manage to get him off pole position. Time is ticking down now. Oh, Hippie has given up. He's pulled off the track. So Shadow looks like he's going to retain the pole position for this one. That's a great job by the guys out there. Absolutely great job. GG Shadow, great lap, says Hippie. Yes, indeed. Good luck, everyone says, yep, indeed, boys. Is Shadow looking for a 33? Let's see. Oh, he gets it there. 33.9. Let's screenshot that one, boys. 33.9. GG's, boys. I did say he might be looking for a 33. Oh, let's not press replay, TJ. Let's not do that, buddy. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we did it again, boys. We did it again. Let's not do that. Well then, everybody, let's have a look at the rundown for the grid then. Click drive. So Shadow and pole, we've got Hippie in P2. They're going to go toe-to-toe for the win here. Who is going to get it done? Shadow, Hippie. Then we've got Dean in P3, Jerry in P4, Spawn in P5, Yep in P6. And we have VR6 MGT in P7, BD Boy in P8, and Super Homer in P9. Who is going to finish in the top 3? 30 seconds to go. I can't see what the weather forecast is just yet, boys. But we will have a look and see. This is a view from the grid as they are waiting to get underway. Good luck, everybody. Have a nice, clean race. Settle down and enjoy the rhythm of the race. It's a long race. Just take it easy. Be patient, relax, and let's see how everybody gets on. We got onboard cameras with all the cars, and we've got track side as well. Baby, baby, baby. Right, here we go. I can't see any weather information right now, but I guess we'll see it when the race starts. So Shadow will lead them away, lights the tires up. We've got Hippie in P2. Listen to the engines grunt and groan, boys. That one next to their names denotes the mandatory pit stop. They're going to line up side by side. It is looking a bit cloudy, but I don't see a wet weather forecast yet, but we'll have a look and see soon as we're about to get underway. So good luck, gentlemen. Have a great race, and we'll see you on the other side. And we're go! Right, down the first corner they go. Everyone seems to filter through nicely. Charlie's Hippie in P2. Everyone kind of gets through. Looking good. Alright, there's been no accidents and no major upsets. That's happy, happy days. Let me have a look at the full views here. Oh, it's Dean has a drive-through. It's Dean has a drive-through for cutting, for jumping the start there. He's in P3 as well. All that hard work in qualifying is going to be the undoing of him. That's very, very unlucky for Dean there. Oh, that's very unlucky. He's going to have to pit twice today then. So Charlie's got Hippie in P2. We've got Dean in P3 with a drive-through. We've got Jerry in P4. Yep, Jensen P5, Spawn in P6, VR6 MGT, BD Boy, and Super Homer, boys. Right, they're underway and racing hard. So, Shadow leads by 0.8 of a second. That is your race leader, ladies and gentlemen. Current weather forecast is sunny for the next 15 minutes. But to me, it does look a little bit cloudy and misty out there. The track is optimum. And the air temperature 22 Celsius. And the track is 28 Celsius. So ideal conditions for racing here. Let's have a look and see what's going on through the field. A little bit of a field spread here now. And they're spraying. Oh! There's an accident. Beady Boy is in the wall there. He is in the wall. He's taken to the grass, locked up the brakes, and he's going to recover. That's very, very lucky. Dean is... Dean's had an accident as well. That is very, very unlucky. So maybe we're going to have a look at that. So let's look at number 34. I can see a lot of damage to the car. He's going to have to box anyway for his drive-through. Let's have another replay of that, boys. Happy, happy days. Oh, that's very, very unfortunate. Let's have a look at the live timings as well, shall we? Let's go and find number 34. Let's go and find a replay for it to see what happened to his car there. Let's go forward and see. We did not see what happened, boys. So where did the accident occur? I'm going to guess it's in the final section of the circuit. Was it here? No. Oh, yeah, he lost the rear end there. He lost the rear end. Oh. Ooh, back on the circuit, but he held the brakes, though. Oh, that's a very, very unfortunate. Very, very unlucky there. And let's go and have a look and see what happened to the red Porsche as well, shall we? Beady Boy also had an incident coming down the last section. Yeah, he just got on the power just a bit too soon and just went to see the accident into the wall. He went there. Oh, hang on. We've got a change in the leader now as we get back to the live action, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Hippie leading, I believe. We do. Shadow is in P2. So the lead has changed here. We've got Jerry in P3 now. Yep is on the back in P4. Super Homer from the back up to P5. VR6 in P6. Spawn back in P7. Beady Boy in P8. And It's Dean in P9 with that damage as well. So let's go and have a look at the replay and see what happened to number 4 and 420. Because we're looking at the other replay as well. So let's go and have a look at that too. Kind of see what happened to the lead change. Number 4 and 420. So Shadow was leading. Oh man, we've got a glitch in the replay there. Is it going to show it to us? No, we've got a glitch in the replay, boys. So we're just going to kind of wing it and go through and kind of see what happened. Right, boom. Let's get back to live action. So Hippie leads. We've got a Shadow out P2. I don't see any damage to Shadow's car. So, I think he'll be okay, though. Let's have a look and see. I think maybe this Hippie managed to get a good overtake on him. Right, riding on board then. Hippie is leading. Shadow P2. The screen says differently, boys, but it will update as well. What an exciting start to the race, boys. Remember, if you're watching along, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you're brand new to the channel too. So Hippie, will he get 2 wins on the bounce here? Will Shadow have something to say about this? We'll find out and see. Right, we have helicopter cam views for a second here. All good though. Let's go and have a look and see. So that's It's Dean in P9. Fastest lap is by Hippie. And that is a 1:35.1. That seems too zoomed out for me. I kind of want a closer angle here. If I can. If I go to this. Mr. Director, I do not want the far helicam. I do not want that. How do I get rid of that then? Replay? Let's click replay. And then we'll go to okay. I know how to change it. You go like this and then you go like let's see. Change it, boys, and then go to avocado, yeah? Right, we'll go like that, boys. Yeah, that view is far too zoomed out for me. There we go. That's how to fix it. So Hippie leads then. The gap is 1.8 from Shadow in P2. Jerry Bear in P3. Closely followed by Mr. Yep Jensen in P4. Then we got Homer coming right from the back there up to P5. A bit of a bounce over the curbs. Going to lose a bit of time on the exit there. Spawn is closely following behind in P6. VR6 is right on the back him for P7. And then we have Beady Boy for P8 with a damage to the front of his car. Now remember, if you box out of the window, which opens in 12 minutes from the start of the race here, then it won't count as your pit stop. This is why it's deemed only service drive-through and hasn't pitted yet as well. But keep pushing, boys. There are very good positions on offer today. The gap now, the Shadow is 2.8. Shadow's fallen back by another second here. And he's going to end up in the claws of Jerry if he's not too careful. There's no damage to his car, though. Is he maybe on a different strategy today? Is he maybe carrying lots of fuel? I'm not quite sure, but Hippie is leading, and the gap is now 2 seconds. So Jerry and Yep Jensen here. Can we right on board and have a looky and see? Here we go, boys. That is Yep's view at the top 4. So he's staring down at a podium. He was on the podium last weekend out as well. But Jerry's done a great job here to get up to P3. There's only roughly 6 seconds covering the top 4. So everything is to play for here, chap. Let's see how they get on. Oh, a bit of a bounce there by Super Homer and the Ferrari. Currently running P5. No damage to the car though, but keep pushing, boys. It's a long race. Anything can happen. PR6 and P7. But the gap, the Shadow is increased only by 1/10, and now it's gone to, yeah, it is at 1/10, 135, and 134 by Shadow, but I don't think it counted, did it? Maybe it did count, actually. Yeah, it did. And now Shadow is on a push again, and pushing through. There he is. So P1, P2, P3, and P4 all very close to each other. Let's right on board with Jerry here, if we can. In the mirrors, he's got Yep Jensen close by. I love the sound of this Porsche though, boys. Such a good sounding car. Oh, a little bit of a bump over the curb there. It's going to lose a little bit of time with Yep in the mirror. So will we see some rain at the British circuit today, chat? It's going to be an unknown. It is looking a little bit cloudy, but it's sunny though. But Jerry has the fastest lap of 1:34.8 in race trim. Beautifully done through the double apex left-hander there. It looks like Shadow is closing up a little bit on the back of Hippie. Gap's down to 1.4 seconds. So a really close battle between the top 4 then. So Beady Boy is pushing on in the number 311. I think he'll box early on for repairs. Spawn in P6, clawing it back. Shadow in P2, so 1.3. So Shadow has clawed some time back, so Hippie's not going to have it all his own way this afternoon. He's really going to have to keep pushing those fastest laps time after time. Because when you're the chasing car, you're always in a better position to keep pushing and pushing a little bit harder every time, because that will help you, because you'll see the car in front, and the closer you get to his mirrors, the more you can fill his mirrors with your car and kind of get him to focus on you rather than the race at hand. So the top 4 having a stonking run here. So Isdeen is in P9. He's going to keep pushing, buddy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And Hippie is the race leader. So let's have a look at the times, shall we? The timetables. So Jerry has fastest lap. We've got a 1.3 second gap between Hippie and Shadow in P2. Jerry's 2.4 down. Yep, Jensen 0.8 in the tow behind. Super Homer 12 seconds down. There's a little bit of a gap to VR6. Spawn is 0.3 of a second away there. Spawn setting purple sectors as well. Let's have a look and see what's going on in Spawn's world. Spawn is on the back of VR6M GT here. So he'll be looking to get in his toe, keep in there, and see if he can overtake. These guys are going to push on. And remember as well, the race is only 12 minutes old. There's so far to go yet. 1 hour and 18 minutes to go. Absolute eternity. This Yep is now really close to the back of Jerry. Can we get an onboard view of this and have a looky? Yes, we can. Alright, pit window is now open, gents. You can pit and your pit stop will count. So if you got damage, you can pit now and it will count as your mandatory stop. Now, if it rains later, if I had damage at this point in the race, I'd be wishing it'd be raining later because then you can pit again and it wouldn't be too much of a bad benefit to you. Oh, a little bit of a bad bounce there by Jerry in the Porsche. Over the curb, he just clipped it at slightly the wrong angle. Yep is thinking about having a cheeky send, but it's so hard to overtake in this circuit though. Jerry's going to be like, no, I want to push on. I want to keep my P3. This podium is going to be everything to me. But all it's going to take, boys, is one little bad curb, one little mistake, one dip down, and you will end up losing momentum as well. So the gap between Hippie and Shadow now is 0.8 tenths, which is double the gap of Yep and Jerry, but it's still in the toe and very close. Keep that car full of the mirrors there. Can Jerry defend and hold on? The top 4 places here. Okay, on to lap 8 they go. Did I see a driver in the background pitting? I don't think I did. VR6 has his mirrors full of Spawn Black here. Spawn Black bouncing over the curb there and bouncing over that one too. He's going to lose a bit of momentum there. He's still in the toe. He's pushing very hard to keep on the back aim here. He wants that position as well. Beady Boy pushing hard too. Dean is still staying out. So these guys may be waiting for the pit window to fully realize itself into an actual viable pit stop. So maybe they'll just keep the damage and then fix the damage to the pits. That's kind of what I would do. I would kind of wait until the pit window was viable for me and then kind of pit at that point there. So Spawn Black, VR6, Super Homer. Yep, Jensen now the closest battle right on the back of Jerry here. Oh no, Jerry makes a mistake and he's off. That's exactly what I said could possibly happen. One bad curb, one bad corner. He's got a little bit damaged the front too. Hopefully his car will be okay. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think he just locked it over the curb there. The car just hitting the curb at the wrong angle and it just spits you into the tire barrier in the Armco. But he's okay. He's containing the damage. Doesn't seem to be too bad. But he'll be ruining that mistake there. It's so easy to do though. That means Yep is now up to P3. He's got a bit of breathing room now as well. So meanwhile, the gap between Yep and Shadow is 5.7 seconds. Jerry's a little bit further back now. And the gap between Shadow and Hippie is 0.7 of a second. So who is going to come out on top and dominate? It's still anybody's race, boys. As you can see, Shadow is all over the back of Hippie here now. He's in the slipstream. He kind of wants to distract him a little bit. Get in his head and get in his mirrors, boys. That's kind of the way to do it. If I was Hippie right now, I'd just be focusing on my corners. I'd completely ignore the mirror unless you were side by side and just put your foot down and just go for it. Shadow with a fast lap of 34.5. Right, through the right, left kink. We go a little chicane there. Oh, Shadow a little bit wide there. Had to come off the throttle. That's going to help Hippie out a little bit, look. Now Hippie actually manages to get him out of the slipstream. So one little mistake, see, just one little mistake can cause anything to happen here. Let's look at the back view from Hippie's car. Anything can happen, boys. Anything can happen. Wait a minute. Have we seen a change in position here? Jerry is now up to... hang on a sec. Jerry's up to P3 and Yep is up to P4. Let's see. Did anything happen there? Jerry went off, remember? So has Yep had an accident? Let's see if we can console them. I think Yep has gone off somewhere, boys. I don't see any damage to his car, but Yep has lost a lot of time here. Let's have a quick replay. Number 29. Let's have a look and see. Let's go forward to... Gonna be this lap here. The live times too. So we need Yep's car number 29. But did he have an accident somewhere, boys? I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he just got off the curb there. Oh, that is a big one. Oh, that's a big one from... Oh yeah, and he did touch the barriers. He lost a ton of time there. He lost a ton of time. He just lost the back end of the car. Coming through, let's have a look and see. Over the curb, a little bit of a bounce there, and just took him right off. And then you are just off to Narnia, and they're just spinning. So, yeah, it's not over. The top three is not set, boys. It is not set at all. But he manages to regain safely and gets back on the circuit. Let's go and have a rundown of what we've got on the circuit and the track. Turn to garage, yes. Right, so Hippie is leading by 1.6 seconds to Shadow. Jerry's now back up to P3. Jerry had an accident, and then Yep had an accident. Now Yep is in the back of the clutches of Super Homer. We started at the back, remember, guys, and he's up to P5 now. He's only 1.4 seconds away from Yep's car. Yep has some damage. It's a very, very unfortunate place to crash because he had to spin turn the car over the grass, then he had to go through the entire grass section to get back on the circuit as well. So Spawn is in P6, pushing on and looking good. Number 12 over the start finish straight. VR6 is in P7. Number 46, like running in P7 as well. And then we got Bad Boy in the Porsche in P8. Number 311. And then we got Dean as well in P9, number 34. The McLaren 720 Evo. Closest battle so far on the circuit is this one again right here, which will probably go for quite a while, I think. I expect some pit stops around about the 45-minute mark. They could end up going for the overcut or the undercut. They could go long, or they could go short for the pits. If you want to get an advantage to the car in front, you maybe want the undercut on them. But towards the end of the race, you kind of want tires to survive. If you remember last weekend out at the circuit we were doing, the Suzuka, it was I had to pit early because I made a mistake with the fuel. So in doing so, what happened was I had dead tires at the end, but I had to hold off the two BMWs. They were very underweight, so I think we did a cracking job of holding them back, to be fair, boys. We did a good job in that too. Right, down the left-hander we go. Let's see Shadow working behind the wheel here. Gap is 1 second. The gap keeps increasing and decreasing. But the top two guys have not made a bad mistake here yet so far. They'll be looking to keep the pressure on each other though as the race progresses, boys. So I can't see any rain forecast right now. It's a beautiful sunny hot day. Shadow has fastest lap of 1:34.5. So different strategies, different drivers, different cars. Same circuit, same day. Same opportunity to win. McLaren are able to stretch out his gears and creep up the toe. Right, that's another 34 by Shadow. 1/10 of a second off his fast lap, so he's doing good times here. Let's see if we can see the lap times of the cars around us. So Hippie is doing 34s, 35s. Okay. Let's see what Shadow's doing. Jerry here is doing 35s, 36s. Yep has damage, and Yep is doing 35s, high 35s, mid 35s. Super Homer for P5 is doing, let's see, 36s, yep. Sport is doing 36s. VR6 is, ooh, that's 2 bad laps there from VR6, both red laps, 45, 44. So his fastest is 37.5, so he wants to kind of keep it on track and keep pushing, get back to that lap time too. But Beanie Boy is catching him here, so let's see what times he's doing. He's doing 38s, okay. The gap there is only 1.2 seconds. And then Dean is doing 37s. That's a lot of red laps there from Dean. He must be going wide. He's got to be careful because he'll get a drive through. Okay, he is boxing. Box, 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 box. Okay, he is boxing right now for his pit stop, I do believe. But that's to fix his damage as well, so he's going to box. It's a very small pit lane here, as you can see. Stop on your mark. Make sure you don't get a drive through. And away you go. Right, so Shadow now still clawing to the back of Hippie's car here. He's not giving Hip any breathing room at all. These guys will be getting very sweaty. That's really 25 minutes in. Pit window is still open for another 55 minutes, so plenty of time for the pit stop. Right, who is going to dominate this one, boys? Okay, lap 14 out of very many. 24 minutes out. Oh, Shadow. Lighting up the rear tires on the exit there. But Dean has now cleared his pit stop. I'd imagine he'll... Oh, he did not fix his damage. Okay, so he's decided to not repair the damage. Okay. So he's back out again in his pit stop. He's got fresh tires on. He's going very slowly here. I'm not sure. Does he have a problem? His accelerator pedal seems to be fluctuating a little bit there. I'm not quite sure if he's got a problem or... Have a look and see. Nice pushing, nice pushing. I think just being careful. Okay, so he's out. He didn't fix the damage. Right. Ippy, Shadow, 1 and 2. The battle team, VR6. So we got Beanie Boy just behind. These guys are going toe to toe as well. Spawned at a 37.9 there. 22 seconds up the road. So who will blink for the first of the planned pit stops? They go over the start finish straight. Let's see the lap times here. 38 and a 38. Okay, so they're evenly matched here. Beanie Boy and VR6 within a tenth of a second. So they'll be looking good on the track together. Right, Super Homer is pushing on. Currently in P5. Yep, is 8 seconds up the road here from him. 8.2. See the two drivers just in the shot behind too. There is Yep in P4. So Jerry is only 3.9 down the road now, 3.8. I think Yep is actually closing up on Jerry here. 3.5, 3.4. The gap is actually shrinking, 3.3. Let's see if Jerry has a problem. I don't think he's saving fuel, but he does have damage as well. Yep's got a little bit of damage to the rear. But Jerry does have damage to the front of the car. But Yep is putting on the pressure to kind of just get this podium back. And but Jerry will be wanting that medal for the podium slot too. So current race leader is Hippie, Shadow P2, Jerry P3, Yepin P4, Super Homer P5. Dean is in the pits again. Okay, let's go and have a looky. So is he going to fix his damage? And this one he might fix his damage here. I probably would have done that at the first stop, just in case it rained, but you never know. Current track conditions are very clear out there and very sunny. But your leaders, ladies and gentlemen, P1 and P2, 1.1 seconds apart. Very, very close between them. You're about between P3 and P4, Yep, and Jerry's we see. Super Homer in the Ferrari. And then Spool will be looking to consolidate his P6 and go up on the grid too. But Dean is out again. Yeah, Speedy Boy's pushing hard, dude. He's looking good. He's looking good. Hey today, Gina. Good to see you, dude. Okay, let's see. Has he fixed his damage? I think he has. Yes, he's fixed his damage. Maybe he didn't take it on the first pit stop, so he's back in again. He's got his planned pit stop done as well. So out he goes and pushing hard, looking good. So he has... Who is this in front of him right now? Let's have a look and see, shall we? Go to his profile here. So Beady Boy and it's Dean. Yeah, okay, so it's Dean pit. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Junior, dude. We're focusing on the action today, not me, dude. That was a cracking stream, by the way, dude. And it was a lot of fun to watch. It was good. Oh, a little bit of mistake there by Beady Boy. He's on the grass. He's going to lose. Oh, that was so close. Oh, he's going to get it back on the circuit there. It's so easy to do. Gets the car restarted. Will he spin it around in time? Oh, yeah. That damage you see in his car is from lap 1, I believe, or lap 2. Kind of saw that at the start. Struggling to get back on, though. Here he goes, boys. Right, back on the circuit. Oulton Park, a very, very difficult circuit. But he's back on, and he's safely underway again. Right, Spool pushing hard. Let's look at the battle for the lead here. Just 0.3 seconds. Oh, Shadow living on the edge there, lighting up the rears. I think he would have been very tense through that corner. Pushing very hard, trying to catch Hippie here. Currently fastest lap, but I think the car is looking very difficult to handle on the edge. Loose is fast, and fast is loose, remember? But these guys will be trying to keep it on the circuit. So I think we'll start to see the other pit stops in around about 15 minutes time. It'll be interesting to see who blinks first, Hippie or Shadow for the lead here. That's right on board to see the action, boys. I feel a beer coming on, Junior. What do you reckon, dude? I feel a beer coming on, buddy. What do you think? Baby, baby, baby! Right, the windscreens are getting dirty. There's nothing between these guys. 35.8, 35.8. Nothing between them, boys. You don't drink 0%. Yes, you do, mate. You drink Copperberg. What are you talking about, Junior? You drink Copperberg, dude. You'll never live the Copperberg down, man. No. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Excuse me. No, I've got some Samriga on the fridge, dude. It's all nice. Shake, not stir, Miss Bunny Penny. I don't think we can take our eyes off this battle right now, boys. It's the closest one, and it's for the lead of the race, too. Oh, will they get it done? Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a beer coming on. If you spam some ones, Junior, in the chat, I will get a beer for you, dude. once in the chat for beer. Just a once in the chat. You drive with one shoe and sunglasses indoors. Calm down. I know, right? I know. Yeah. When are we going to see you driving next on ACC, dude? And will you use sim race? Oh shit, he's dropped some ones, boys. That means we got to go and get a... That means we go get a beer. I will do that in 1 second. Hang on a minute. What are you driving next, dude? Oh, there's more ones. Oh, here we go. Right. I'll leave you watching this battle for like literally 30 seconds. And I'll go grab a beer. I'll be right back. 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Hang on. I can't leave just yet because Shadow was trying to send it down the outside there. Oh, he didn't quite get it done. The hippie went defensive. Baby. Okay, this is... Right, okay, screw it. I've got to go get the beer, but, like... Let me know if an overtake happens. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Hang on. I'm back, boys. Right, Hippie is still leading. Right, hang on, chat. Hang on. We need to show proof of concept here. 1 second. Right, proof of concept, boys. Just once and we go. Give it to me. Can't even sing right now. Right, we got our beer, boys. So cheers, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the show at home. Remember to smash a like and oh Christ, that's fizzy. Someone been shaking my beer or what? Hang on, 1 second. Oh, my kitty wants attention. Hello, Puss. Right, we got our beer, boys. So settle in. Let's go. P3 and P4 are close. Yes, man. Let's go and have a looky, shall we? Yeah, we've got a battle between Yep and Jerry here. I think we've lost the driver. We have. Right, so Yep is pushing hard and looking good. Jerry in the run for the podium. Yep, 1.3 behind. Super Hummer in P5. Spawn in P6. BR6 in P7. And BD Boy in 8. This is the closest battle so far. Now Shadow had a cheeky run down the outside. Pit stops will be happening within the next 10 minutes, boys. But let's see how they get on. Hey Ian, how you doing, dude? Bigger tits than our last. Well, you know, if she's an A-cup, mate, it's not my fault, you know what I mean? It's like, it's what it is, right? Ooh. Muscle, Junior, muscle. I will do a shirtless stream for you, Junior. God damn, this beer tastes good. Woo. Ian says he's doing well. Awesome, dude. Great track, Ian. The racing's been absolutely perfect. Yeah, I know. I got implants, Junior. I mean, don't at me, dude. I get implants. All right, let's go, boys. Woo. Space Gallery, yeah. Hey, dude. I'm drinking beer space. I need to prove. Hang on. I don't know if you just turned up. You have, right? Right. If you guys spam ones, then TJ drinks his beer. So, yeah. Let's watch the racing. Woo. A beer on a Sunday evening? Why not, chat? Why not? Oh shit, there's ones. There's twos. Hang on, boys. Cheers. That tastes good. Down in one. Bugger off, it's my first beer of the day, dude. Chill out, buddy. Down in one. No. Down in one. No, mate. You're just trying to get me rat-ass too quick. When I get rat-ass too quick, I talk a lot of bollocks and shit. We're not doing that, dude. Right? Smelly Hippie leading. Shadow P2. Jerry in P3. Yep, 1.7 back in P4. Yeah, we got Super Homer in P5. We've got Spawn in P6. VR6 in P7. BD Boy in P8. Baby! Let's see how the battles get on here. Yes, I do spam dabs, dude. Dabs. Hang on then. Right. I would down this in... I would down this in 2. Yeah? I would down in 2, dude. You know it's not true, Junior, because you've done trucking with me and I've been absolutely out of my head and wasted, dude. So yeah, there's that. That beer tastes great. The racing is perfect. 0.6 of a second. We're expecting pit stops within the next 7 minutes or so. Well, that is very true. No one has ever died from that space. That's true, dude. Alright, let's have an on-board view. Oh, Hippie getting a little bit sideways there. There's so much pressure these two guys are under right now to nail the perfect apex and lap. Time after time after time. I think we're getting very close to the pit stops here. Jesus, look how hard Shadow is pushing, look. He left nothing on the table there through that corner. He wants this win, but so does Hippie. They both want this win, boys. TJ sounds half asleep. Long day. Not really, dude. No, not really. I can do taps till the cows come home or I run out of money. Well, that's true. I tell you what, Junior, if you donate 50 quid, I'll down the whole thing at one, dude. There you go. 50 quid dono. Hold it up, Buttercup. And I'll do it so you can see it too. That's my terms and conditions. Push it to the limit. Oh, boys, this is gonna go on, isn't it? Until the pit stops, at least. What a battle between these top two. There's nothing between them, boys. Hippie leads. Right, VR6 is pushing on. Let's go through the field, shall we? Let's not leave anyone out here. So Jerry holding on to the podium very well for P3, but you got Yep Jensen glued to his gearbox. Baby. No more spam dab space. Give you one on the table. Yes, mate. Baby. Right, so. Alright, the battle here between Yep and Jerry for the podium. Can and Jerry hold the pressure? Now, this is a repeat of the... Yep is looking down the inside there. Can't quite get the move done. Let's have a look. Let's focus on his car a little bit more, shall we? Coming out the left-hander. Now, they're pushing so hard through here. Oh, Yap is looking down the inside. Oh, he's getting his mirrors there. He's going to get down the inside. Oh, and he's through. That was a great little dummy there by Yap. He wasn't going to go for the move, but he dummied Jerry to tell him that he was, and Jerry was like, uh-oh. Right, come on, Jerry. Get that podium back. Let's go. Push it. Great battle, boys. Great battle. But great dummy there by Yap. It's so easy to get distracted by one of those. Really, really is. Right, the gap between Smelly Hippie and Shadow is going back a little bit. I'm going to guess that Shadow has had a little bit of a moment coming out of a corner there. He's lost a few tenths coming down the back end of the circuit. So I'm going to assume he had to correct an oversteer slide. There's no damage to his car, so he looks fine. So Hippie gets to breathe a little sigh of relief now as he's leading and got a bit of clean air behind. But Shadow is going to push up. Now Shadow's already gained 2 tenths back already. Incredible pushing. Shadow is very tenacious and really wants it. Shadow with a fast lap. So 36 minutes left to go to the pit window. Will they get it done? Streamlabs on the streamer out. only for you, Junior. Only for you, dude. Only for you and your skinny tight jeans, dude. Do you guys know anyone who wears skinny jeans, by the way? Like men wearing skinny jeans? What's that all about? It's crazy, right? Right, there's no rain expected currently, but I'm kind of secretly hoping for a rain shower. We did have one a couple of weekends ago, remember? Right, so Jerry will be very deep through the corner there. I think Jerry's looking forward to the pit stop. If I was Jerry, I'd box now, do the undercut, and get that damage fixed if it was quite severe in the front end. That'd be what I would do. Remember, Yep's got damage to his rear end, but probably not as much as Jerry, though, because Yep went off on this corner here. Slid off into the barriers. Not Yusuf. Thank you, Junior. Thank you, dude. Oh, I love it, dude. Love it. That's great. We need to do a truck stream, Junior. Screw it, dude. We'll do a truck stream. Space can join as well. Just don't complain about joining the server because you guys got slow internet. It's not my fault, okay? You know Space is rock flares at some point. Oh, I definitely reckon Space is warm flares. 100%, dude. 100%. Right, we got Spawn in and out of the pits for his mandatory stop. He is boxed. And he is back out with some fresh rubber. Oh, we've lost Dean. That's who we lost, isn't it? Yeah, we lost Dean. So something happened to Dean and we lost him. So, because he boxed earlier. He did have to box twice, though, to be fair. Right, Spawn is back out. The only one of the pit stop runners that cleared the pit stops here. Gap between Hippie and Shadow. Now, our Shadow's tire is falling off. It says 2-second gap. That looks like less than 2-second gap to me, Mr. Director. Let's have a look and see. That looks visibly less than 2-second gap to me. Maybe 1.8, 1.7. Yeah, 1.5. There you go. Wasn't too far away. Right, will Hippie box? Let's have a look and see. Will he box? Will Shadow box? Will they go for the undercut? No, they both stay out, ladies and gentlemen. They both stay out, and they're gonna go again. Right, Spawn. Jerry has boxed as well. Let's go and see Jerry. Right, Jerry is in and out as well. Jerry's confirmed his pit stop. Spawn is 2 laps down, it says. So I'm not sure why it says plus 2 laps. Oh, good though. So BD Boy 22 pushing hard as well. So he's not boxed yet. He's still got his damage too. VR6 is just boxed as well, and he's back out again, the Audi. So it's going to be close to these guys at the front, back, and in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. So Super Homer 18.1 seconds down from Yep. Yep is now boxing too for the podium. Okay. So this is going to cause the other guys to blink, I think, right bang on the halfway mark in the race. 44 minutes to go, baby, baby, baby. Meanwhile, Shadow is still pushing hard on the back of Hippie. So, who's going to blink first, boys? This is the question. Who is going to blink first? Will it be Shadow blinking first, or will it be Hippie? If I was Shadow right now, I would go for the undercut, 100%. If I was Hippie, I would overcut him and have fresh at the end. So these guys have different options available depending on how they feel, depending on how the car feels, the tire feels, and the lap times underneath them. Also, boys, also, wait a minute, hang on. Space Galleria! Cheers, buddy. Ones for space. Ones for space. Where's... Imagine using this green screen, boys. Hang on. There you go. Big one, boys. Cheers, boys. Great weekend. Salute. Woo! I feel good. Twos, baby, baby. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, boys. We've missed a bit of the action here. Hippie has boxed, as just as we were doing the beers there. Right, so Hippie blinks first then. He's in and out. Here he goes. Now, was that just a tire change? That seemed pretty quick, wasn't it? So I'm guessing they're going to be carrying race fuel to the end then. So, will Shadow cover him off? We'll go for the overcut. We're going to see. What's faster, Junior, in your opinion? Is it faster to have 90 minutes of fuel? Or is it faster to carry less fuel, refuel? Just want your expert opinion there, since we're doing ones for you, dude. Hang on, let's do some more ones again. Ones, everybody, ones. Oh. There we go, boys. Sunday is beer day, boys. It is. Right, Shadow boxes. He covers him off there. Super Homer has a drive-through. That must be for track limits. Car won't go 90 minutes to one tank. Okie dokie. Yeah, you're right enough, actually. Yeah, you're actually right, to be honest. That's a very good point. Right, so Shadow boxes now. Let's keep an eye on Hippie then. So, where is he going to come out with Shadow? Will they be carrying the right amount of fuel? Can we get an in-car view? Let's see where we are on the circuit. So Shadow number 4 in the pits. Shadow is gone green, so he's on the way out. Hippie looks like he's going to retain the lead. And he does. Shadow just in the background there, but I think Hippie has made a bit of time here. There we go. Right, so Shadow is back out again. So Hippie has a gap of, let's wait for the director to sort this one out, and we'll find out and see. 3.4 seconds, okay. So it looks like Hippie gained some good time in the pit stop there. That gave him even more breathing room. So Hippie wants this one this afternoon, boys. He does want this one. As we've got BD Boy in the mix here. I think he's getting lapped by Shadow. He is. So he pushes on and goes through. Baby, baby, baby. Right, so Super Homer has cleared his stop and go. Or I think, yeah, his drive-through even. But he still has to box for tires. So make sure you do the pit stop within the next 28 minutes, Homer. Spool run P5. Jerry in P4. What's the gap between Jerry and Yep? Yep is there. Jerry is there. Wait for the director to update that one. That's probably about 8 or 10 seconds, isn't it? Because that's just coming down to the chicane. Yeah, the hairpin. So they've spaced out a little bit. Now, again, Shadow is going to be hungry for this one. 39 minutes in. He's going to be hungry to claw that time back to Hippie. Hippie, meanwhile, leads and has clear trap behind him. So let's get a good view. As you can see from the back of Hippie car here, you have a few seconds. Shadow's got a drive-through. Shadow has a drive-through for track limit violations. Oh, no. Oh, Shadow has a drive-through. Oh, no. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 red laps, so... Oh, that is so unfortunate. That's really going to put Pate to the win, isn't it? Oh, I feel so bad for him, dudes. I do. Oh, boys. Oh, we're going to be robbed of a close 1-2 finish. The track limits are definitely something you need to pay attention to. Oh, man. Oh, Shadow must be feeling gutted right now. Main thing here at track cuts. You're right, mate. Yep. You're right, buddy. But push on, Shadow. You can still get the podium, dude. Yep is 42 seconds back, +5. So he could still fight for P2. He could still fight for that to get his track medal. So it's very, very possible he can do that. So let's have a run down the order then with 38 minutes to go. Hippie leads 31 laps. Shadow, the fastest guy on the circuit right now, but with the drive-through, is in P2. Now, Yep had a great battle with Jerry, and they both kind of went off, and they both kind of fought for the podium. But Yep is out in the P3. We've got Jerry 12 seconds back. And punctures. Easy track to puncture your tires here. Even with 26.5 and 27 PSI, Junior, yeah? With tire wear, I guess, right? Right, Jerry is in P4. We've got Spawn in P5 with a beautiful McLaren livery there. He's looking to push up as well. Doing very well today. So GDs to everyone who gets to the end of this race today. It's a long race. It's a difficult race. But my God, is it a fun circuit. We got VR6 in the Audi. We haven't seen a lot of these guys in the back so far. So let's give them a little bit of focus. As I have a beer, brother. 100%. At least one driver here has pressure lost and a slow puncture and radio comes. Gotcha, dude. Gotcha. Right. Super Homer P7. Excuse me. Pushing hard and looking good. It's the curbs to the turn 5, turn 6 chicane. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha, dude. If you want to join comms to say hello, June, then feel free, dude. Let me know. And TJ hasn't pitted because he's a spectator. The curbs to edge like a razor. Yes, mate, yes. Alright, so Shadow has got 3 laps to serve his drive-through here. But I think he's just trying to get the tires warmed up, get some pressure in there, and push on. He's not going to serve this lap. Yes, he is. Alright, be careful you don't speed over the pit lane. He's slowed down, I think, just in time there. Absolutely incredible pacing. Right, I'm back out again. He'll be kicking himself for that mistake, though. I've got a baby in one hand and a ball in the other, trying to type with one finger. Gotcha, dude. You're a very busy guy, dude. You're a very busy guy. You're welcome. Yes, mate. How's the baby coming on, by the way? How's she getting on? Right, so Hippie can now just kind of chill after holding off relentless pressure the entire race from Mr. Shadow here. 17 seconds back. Now, Shadow, 35 minutes ago, 17 seconds. If Hippie makes one big mistake, then Shadow could be right back in the running again. We did see Yap earlier slide off and have not like a big accident, but an accident that cost him a lot of time. So it takes one little lapse in judgment and you're going to lose that time to the guys around you. So it's very possible to make a big mistake here and lose it. So Shadow is still in the hunt. Make no mistake about it. Even though he's 17 seconds back, he is still in that hunt, boys. It can be possible. Never give up to the checkered flag. So Yep in P3. We've got Jerry now 11.7 seconds back. So I'd imagine that Jerry and Yep fixed their damage. Everyone has pitted the allocated pit stop. So no more pit stops are needed. The weather is also clear for the next 15 minutes on the circuit. Then we got Spawn in P5. The guys at the back have been a little bit quiet, but they've been getting on with it. McLaren is looking a little bit dirty now. Not as dirty as Junior Sim Racing, but kind of close. And VR6 MGT is pushing hard in the Audi, the monster livery Audi. I would love it if we had the 2024 liveries, boys. But all good though. Mine's 33 and 18 doesn't get any easier. Yes, Paul. Yes, mate. Yes, indeed. How you doing, buddy? Super Homer in P7. 16.9 down from VR6 MGT here. And Beady Boy bringing up the rear for P8. Looking good. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Yes, I was thinking of that idea. Dude. Oh, Beady Boy allowing Shadow through there, but going very wide off the circuit line through. But congratulations to Beady Boy for just paying attention to blue flags. So, geez, dude. I put my thumbs up there, but you can't see my screen. Yeah, we'll do that at some point. We're doing simgrid next Sunday, Junior. We're gonna do simgrid next Sunday for these guys too. Bunch them all up and let Hippie floor it. Yes, mate. Yes. What I would do is I'll get someone to be the safety car in like a cup car or something. Have them get their hazards on, and they have to listen to the stream. And if I call out safety car, then they go a bunch up. That's a great idea, dude. That's a great idea. Because we don't have the chat boxes, you know, for our consoles, which is really weird. It's like, you know, strange. Right, Smanny Hippie leading. What's the gap to Shadow now? We'll find out when it crosses the line for P2. Will it update the time gap? Yes, 17.5 still. The gap very consistent. Yep, pushing hard too. Let's see if we can ride on board with Mr. Jensen here. Yep, has a nice pink helmet. I love your pink helmet, Yep. Junior also loves your pink helmet, dude. He does. And Space loves it even more, to be fair. As these guys are pushing on to get it done. Yeah, 18 never gets easier. Yep. Right, Mr. Yep Jensen looking good out there for that podium. Come on, Jerry. I want to see you take this podium off of Yep, dude. We need to see you guys fight for it at the end there. Because we want to see a good fight for you guys all the way through. Now, if Yep gets a puncture right now, or loss of tire pressure, I'm not saying it'd be great for Yep, but it'd be great for the show. Just to let you guys know. So happy days, right? He is pushing on and looking good. There is the man, the legend Jerry, just 11 seconds behind. And BD Boy in P8 in the Porsche. Can we ride on board with the Porsche? One thing about this Porsche that I do like, if I find the right camera view, is the engine note. The engine note is pitch perfect. And it sounds grunty AF. I love it. Other cars that sound good as well are the Aston. Ferrari sounds okay, the McLaren sounds really good too. BMW sounds okay if you're into BMWs, but not BMW man myself, but Junior is. So we got 31 minutes to go. Who can take the win? Who can get the top 3 medals in Discord? Hippie, number 420. Through the tight chicane here. He's got a car he's lapping here. Let's have a look and see, shall we? Got a car coming to lap. That's VR6 MGT ahead in P6. I'm sure VR6 will let him through safely in the blue flag marshal zone when he gets a second to do so. So his lap spawn black is 8.8 behind. Shadow is 17 behind. So Shadow has to also navigate these back markers as well as pushing on to try and get the win as well. But we've seen it before where you can end up trying to lap like a back marker and it can all go wrong and you can lose time as well. So these guys would do that on purpose obviously, but it can happen. Aston V12, Merc GT2 and BMW M6. VR6 that's improved. Nice and close. Best down shifts. Yeah mate, exactly dude. I can't remember Junior, right? But do the license tests on AC Evo have like a leaderboard on them? An online leaderboard with your friend? Well then, we won't know, will we? Because they release it for a day. If they do, we can have like a nice competition. I know you got a competition going on your Discord, don't you? About the leaderboard, yeah? But I think that's in your other Discord. That's not your... Is it in your main Discord or your other one? I'm not sure. Big as a parrot. Oh, yeah, mate. Got a 11-year-old here. And it's like having like an 18-year-old. Because like they think they know everything, dude. They think they know everything. But it's great. Like, you know, you see them from like a young age, like the kiddos, like, you know, your kids. Oh, mistake there by VR6 over the curb there. He regains it safely though over the curb. Nice, and away he goes. Let's give Super Homer some focus time here. But like you see them grow up and like you see them get like clever and like they get more switched on. And like they get you worked out pretty quick, don't they? To kids, they do get you worked out pretty quick. You know what I mean? And they control you as well. It's really fun. It's great having like miniature humans and stuff. It's cool. But yeah, being a parent is awesome, boys. Right, yep, number 29. He is 33 plus seconds behind Shadow here. I think the BMW's been a difficult car here today for Yap. Normally it's right bang up the top, but definitely an MR suited circuit, to be honest. Right, Jerry also in P4. So Jerry, 9 seconds from Yap. By the way, one's the chat, boys. We'll drink more beer. One's the chat, please. So let me give you an example. If you spam the chat with ones, or if you're a member, you can have these ones as well. PJ will drink some more beer for you. Baby, baby, baby. So Jerry's pushing on. No, 9.2 seconds from Yep here. So again, it's possible because these guys were separated earlier by a big gap, and I think Yep lost about 12, 15 seconds with the crash, maybe 17 seconds. So that podium is still up for grabs. So I definitely keep pushing for it, 100%. Let's ride on board and see him at his work. 36.4 for Yep. What's Jerry do? 35.3. Jerry is going faster with P4, boys. He's pushing this to the limit. Right, so Jerry's best is a 34.8 there. So very, very fast times here. BD Boy in P12 in the other Porsche as well. See, a Porsche, I mean, the Porsche is the car I've always wanted to get into. And I think to get into it, you've got to really study that rear end and kind of make sure that you get it stable, you know what I mean? A little bit of slip angle is fine, because you want the rear end to kind of slip out anyway, but not too much. But yeah, it's such a sexy car, the Porsche. I know Junior hates the Porsche too. Right, so Yep has come up to lap BD Boy. So that's 2.9 seconds away. Smelly Hippie still leads. He's 45 seconds further back there. So if Yep keeps pushing on, he'll be able to get through and get through the traffic too. Mr. Spawn Black, the man originally from South Africa. I think he's got South African heritage, he told me. He's got damage to the rear of the car. I don't remember seeing him getting that. He must have had an off at some point. Has he had an off recently? He might have had an off recently, actually, because I think the last time we saw his car, it wasn't actually damaged, so... or it could have happened earlier, I'm not quite sure which. He's got some damage, and he's trooping on and pushing on as well. He's got P6 VR6 MGT ahead. He's got Shadow 5.5 seconds behind, lapping in P2. Yeah, the Mustang is great, dude. The Mustang is great. It's such a weapon on the straights, Paul. It really is, dude. Absolute weapon on the straights, man. Right, so we've got Spawn lapping VR6 and Shadows 5.3 from lapping Spawn. So these guys are very close on the circuit. What a great track this is for touring cars, GT3 though. Absolutely amazing circuit. Right, let's have a run down the order then as we go. Hippie leads 40 laps. Shadow 19 seconds back here for P2. With FL, Yep, with fastest lap, who's cleared the traffic now. We have Jerry in P4. Got Spawn in P5. VR6 is in P6, 2 laps down. Super Homer is in P7, and BD Boy is in P8, 3 laps down, boys. But the real story today was the win, the fight between P1, P2, P3, P4, and everyone else. The start was absolutely lit. We had 2 crashes on lap 1 and 2. And we had drivers push on and kind of regain all the way through. So we've got some lapping coming up now in the blue flag phase. So let's have a look and see here. So Super Homer's been lapped behind for P7. We got VR6 and Spawn ahead. The Hippie over 20 seconds ahead of this battle, but you know, he's managed to get through. The Hippie's on a 35.1. And you have to navigate through here too. Let's see what Shadow can do. .34.1 and fastest lap. Shadow is still setting FLs in the race, ladies and gentlemen. And he gets through there. Geez, so we're letting him through. That's some great racing by the guys there. So VR6 lets him through. Now Spawn has to let him through too. Spawn just ahead with damage as well. 23 minutes to go, boys. Okay, so Spawn pulls off and lets him through too. Well done, boys. Well done. Through the chicane they go. Right, now is at the point in the race where you're going to start to feel tired. You know, you're going to be like, yeah, I've been racing for like an hour and 10 minutes already. You know, it's easy to get distracted as well. It's easy to feel hot, feel sweaty. And that's where the mistakes can creep in, boys. We've seen it time and time again. The final 10 minutes of the race are so crucial to keep the win and the podium and your finishing position too. So TSH, the smelly hippie, the band from 420, is currently leading and dominating those proceedings. Shadow has shortened the gap though to 18.7, 18.8 seconds. And he'll be looking to push up here. 34.6 by Shadow, 37 by Spawn, 38 by VR6. And there is the man, the legend, VR6M GT in the Audi. Taking a little bit of grass there, taking a little bit of grass that side too. And pushing on, currently in P6. Silver red driver, looking good. In the Skechers Audi. Very beautiful livery that is as well. So 41.2 by Homer. Amazing how this circuit brings out your passion, your creativity, your ability to get the car to the end of the race too, especially with damage as well. We get on board with you here? Yes, we can. Riding on board with Super Homer Flex. 21 minutes to go at P7. We got Yep Chesson 11.3 seconds behind. Look at the amount of camber in that corner, boys. Literally hugging you there to the apex. The chicane is very difficult on the entry. The exit is not too bad. Just make sure you don't get too much of a bad bounce over the curbs, otherwise it will drag you over and pull you over to the Marshall stand on the right hand side there. Oh, someone has gone off and taken some styrofoam with them. Someone's missed their braking at some point there, going down to the chicane here. And there was a tire barrier there, which has now disappeared too, so we missed that. So someone has had an adventure with the tires at some point, so it's all good. Right, 20 minutes to go. Who is gonna take the win? Let's go and have a look at the rundown again. Smelly hippie leading Shadow with the fastest lap behind. Yep in P3, Jerry in P4, Spawn in P5, VR6 in P6, and Super Homer and BD Boy as well. So if I was the hippie right now, I'd just be focusing. Oh no, Yep has got a drive-through. Track limit drive-through there by Yep. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Bad news for Yep, but great news for this man here, Jerry, who's only 7 seconds behind. I told you, boys, it's not over. These guys can get drive-throughs. They can have accidents. Oh, man. He'll be gutted with that one, boys. But Jerry will be looking at that and thinking, okay, the podium is back on. Oh, boys. Thank you, Jim. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, dude. How you doing today, man? Oh, so Yep has a drive-through. So Jerry will actually go up now with Yep serving that. That will cost Yep a lot of time on the circuits. There's only 8.9 seconds between them. Yep will have 3 laps to serve that, otherwise it will turn into a stop and go 30-second penalty. Alright, they're pushing hard and they're pushing good. Spawn with the damaged McLaren here, rear and front by the looks of it. VR6 in P6. Super Homer P7 Beanie Boy pushing out number 311. So the story of the day has been the win, the top four, and everyone mixing the battles in between. It's been a dominant performance by these guys here, and it's been awesome to see them get on the track and push hard. Hippie really has to focus here for the last 18 minutes of this race if he wants to get a second win in the weekend, boys. Shadow is eating into his times here, but the thing is, Hippie has enough time here if he keeps it on the circuit to take the win. Because Shadow had that drive-through for track limits as well, remember. Oh, just seen some styrofoam missing there too, actually. Right, lap number 44. Let's see the rear view from Shadow's car here. Through the chicane, kicking up a little bit of grass on the exit. McLaren has been very fast all afternoon. And he had a great battle at the start with, yep, dueling hard and looking good. Right, so Hippie 35.5. Let's see what time Shadow does too. Now, it's still very possible for any of these guys to get a drive through with track limits as well. Shadow's had one. Yep's had one. Right, 35.0 for Shadow. Very good time there. So Yep has to serve his penalty within, I think, 2 laps now. So we will have to serve that. He's going to have... Jerry's only... he's definitely going to lose out the podium to Jerry. But I think he's trying to extend his stint and kind of minimize the loss as it is. But look at the dirt at the back of the BMW there. So will he go into the pit lane and serve it on this lap, or will he wait till right at the end? I think he's going to go in. Yes, he does. Yes. Slow down the entry. Yep, bang on. Perfect. As he serves his drive-through right now. Let's jump. There's not much you can do about this point. You just got to kind of serve it. Can't take the penalty as it is. The mechanics are like, no. And that's going to release Jerry up to P3, and it does. But it's not over yet. Like I say, any of these guys can get a crash and drive through track limits, so keep pushing. It is not over till the end. Now Jerry is here. He is lapping Super Homer. He is through. So we could see a Porsche on the podium after all, but we still got 15 minutes to go. And these guys have much work to do till we get to the end. Let's see the back view here of the Porsche. So currently in the run for the podium. Braking hard, coming down through the chicane. 45 laps down, several laps still to go. Over the bumps and under the pedestrian bridge we go. We haven't seen any rain today, boys. It's sunny. I was thinking we'd see like an old British downpour, some typical British weather, but it hasn't materialized, boys. And it's still hot and sunny there on the track too. So how can it be that we have a race in Blighty that doesn't have any rain? 4:34 local track time here. Some dominating performance by some guys out here as well. Yep, that's a 47. Beanie Boy is a 41. Yep, I was in his outlap from his pits, I do believe. From his drive-through. The Porsche is looking good. So Spawn as well. And P5, so he is 17 seconds ahead of VR6, but I think he's actually a lap ahead. That is for position, but I think he's 1 lap clear. There must have been some time loss or some accidents going there. Oh, speaking of time loss. Oh, Spawn living on the edge there. Over the grass and the curb. He's obviously got a lot of damage to his car that he's carrying from an earlier crash. And across the start finish line. You have to be very careful there. Do that too often, you'll get a drive-through, or you're going to end up in the wall. Right, 16 seconds is the gap between P1 and P2. It's closed down even more. Shadow currently with FL1 at 34.150. Can Hippie hold on for the pressure today and take his second win in a row? Looking good so far. Let's see how controlled it looks on board. Nice and smoothly does it. TC and ABS looking good. Brake balance looking good too. Map 4 of 8. The Huracan Evo II is looking very smooth, very in control here. Across the start, finish straight. So, white flag. It's coming up to lap. Okay, got a Super Homer in the pits. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a scheduled stop or an unscheduled stop. Maybe for damage, fix some damage and repairs. I'm not quite sure. Right, return the car. Just have a looky. Right, so Hippie lap 48 is the current leader. 12 minutes to go. Pit lane window closes in 35 seconds. You can still box after it. That only applies to the mandatory pit stops as well. That will close very shortly. Shadow absolutely drifted it through that turn there. Looking very good. That's turn 2, I believe. He loves hanging the back end out on the McLaren there. And it looks very spectacular too. And it has gained him a fastest lap in the process. Jerry in P4. Now, the gap between Yep and Jerry seems to have come down a little bit here. With 11 minutes to go, we've got 4.6 seconds. Thank you, race director. 4.6 seconds between them. 4.5. So that gap is kind of closing towards the end here. The Yep is on a big push to try and regain the podium. But Spawn is P5, number 12. I think he's trying to do his best there with the damage to the car that he's got. He's doing a great job of it as well. VR6, do I see some damage to the front of the Audi? I do. So VR6 has a little bit of damage to the front as well. Maybe maybe some of these guys have braked a bit too deep. Maybe that's where the tire barrier is gone as well. But they're pushing on and getting it done. Beady Boy getting the job done here for P7. Beautiful bright red Porsche. And Super Homer as well, the bright red Ferrari too. So many guys, different cars under them, and different ways of doing it. So the time is ticking down. Yep, is closing the gap to Jerry. Shadow is closing the gap to Hippie as well, but I don't know if Shadow's going to have enough time. He's really going to have to rely on a drive-through or a mistake by Hippie to get the win here, I think, today. 1 hour 20 down, 10 minutes to go. It feels like we just started streaming 5 minutes ago, boys. Right, Yep is pushing hard. Up the hill he goes. Can he chase down Jerry? Can Jerry hold on for that podium and that bronze medal in Discord? Everyone wants the medals, boys. And these guys are no different. As you see, the BMW, sorry, the Porsche covered in dirt there, boys. That's a very dirty Porsche. Right, let's keep an eye on this gap between these two as well. Gap now down to 3.9. I don't know if Yep has enough time to catch him. But if Jerry is watching the gap close down, it might start to intimidate him a little bit. And he'll start to see Yep in the mirrors in the next 2 laps, I think. Let's see how they're getting on here. We see the back view from Jerry's car? I think we can, actually. Mr. Director. Mr. Director, there we go. Correct view, please. Thank you. There we go. So Yep is just at the back of this shot here, over the rear wing. Gap now down to 3 seconds, 2.7. So Jerry has to keep it off the curbs here. And he'll do fine. He's doing 36s. Yep's doing 35.7s. But Yep was able to take a lot of time out of him there. So you just got to kind of focus on your pace right now and just kind of keep it on the black stuff. Baby, baby, baby. But keep an eye on that gap as we progress. We've got VR6 MGT 4.9 seconds had this battle in P6. And he would be right here. It does have a lot of damage to that, the front of that Audi there. So that would be cost him lap time too. Right, the gap is looking good. Super Homer pushing hard, looking good for P8. Bringing it home. That's so much dirt on that Ferrari. If you look at that Ferrari, like you can see the dirt on the sides of it from the racing, you know. That's a feature of the Gran Turismo, never kind of implemented properly. Right, Yep is on the hunt. He can see Jerry closer now. Gap is 2.3. It always feels weird driving this BMW. It feels like it's kind of slow motion, but it's kind of not at the same time. Bit of a wiggle there by Yep, but nice and smooth otherwise. Personal best. 35.0 is best, last 35.4. So, is this story over, boys? With 6.5 minutes to go. Is it finalized? Is it over? Can Jerry hold on? Gap seems to be 1.9 seconds now, boys. It's gonna be. Oh no! Oh no! Jerry's gone off. Jerry's gone off. Oh! Oh no! It's a one-way ticket to the tire barrier. It's got to reverse this car. Oh no! Jerry's so unlucky, dude. Oh, he just kind of understeered off there. Oh, he's back on the circuit. Can we find Mr. Director? Yes, we can. Yep, he's up to P3. That's the worst of luck there. Oh, so unlucky. I think he just understeered off for the left-hander there. Keep pushing, Jerry. Go get him, dude. You can get him, buddy. Oh, wow. I told you, it's not over, boys. It's never over. Even with 5 minutes to go. You wouldn't think it. It's just never over. It never is. Right, can we see the gap between the leaders there? We got 16.6 seconds. Separation the two. Hippie is making this look very easy, but I guarantee you he's focusing really hard right now. And he just kind of wants to nail all the apexes and get it on. But Shadow also wants to catch him. So he has to put on the best time that he can. Lap after lap and get the pressure down and get the car as he wants. He's tugging the steering a little bit there, a little bit of oversteer on the exit, I do believe. Let's see how the car is balancing over the bumps and through the corners here. Third gear, nice and easy on the throttle pedal. Not too much curb, looking good. Slam it down, trail breaker, a little bit of throttle the exit, and nice and smoothly done too. Right, so VR6 is ahead, 2 minutes 12, 1:35. So VR6 had a bad lap there. Must have had him off there somewhere. So Shadow is going to come through to lap VR6, and then he has Beady Boy ahead too. Oh, Shadow, the rear end there, it's sliding a bit, isn't it? Let's do a big correction there. But he loves chucking it in, boys. Okay, VR6 testing through. All right, I don't think it's gonna rain, boys. With 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go and a bright sunny day, I don't think we're gonna see rain today. And how many of you guys at home were kind of thinking, oh, it's gonna rain, it's definitely gonna rain, you know? But it hasn't been the case so far, chat. Right, Hippie, Shadow, 16 seconds, Yep in P3. Jerry had such an unfortunate off there. And it was kind of like the worst place you can go because he had like a tire barrier just ahead of him. It's not even a case of like you could just go straight ahead and cut the circuit. You had literally a solid tire barrier ahead, so very lucky by Jerry, but keep pushing, dude. Keep pushing. That's what it's all about. Being P4 in this server is incredible. Alright, spawn for P5 as well. Looking good, they're pushing hard. 2 minutes 50 to go. Who is gonna take the win? The podium. The fastest lap team. Are we gonna see a surprise right at the end of the race? Stay tuned and find out, chat. Oh, I think we got even more damage at the front of VR6's car. The bonnet is lifting up. Has he been off and we haven't seen it again? Looks like a lot of damage to the front there. The front bonnet is wanting to take off. Let's have a look and see. Can we ride on board? See if he's okay here. Yeah, just try and nurse it to the end, I think. You can see the bonnet just lifting up too, but nothing he can't handle though. Right, bring it home, VR6. Good job, buddy. Super Homer also was spawn black earlier, spawn black in P5. 1 minute 30 to go, chat. We have Yep in P3. Let's go to the main page, shall we? 55 laps are down. Ladies and gentlemen, will we see a Lamborghini win for the second time in 2 weekends today? We're going to have 3 different manufacturers on the podium, which proves that it doesn't matter what car you take, you can do very well here, chap. Right, director picks up a shadow coming through the hairpin here. What could have been today, boys? What could have been today? If it wasn't for drive-thrus or for incidents or whatever. So Yep as well for P3, pushing our looking good. Jerry doing a cracking job here for P4. I do believe that's Hippie behind coming through to lap him. It is. And here he is right now. So there's going to be, I believe, 1 more lap to go. It is. Here we go, boys, for the final lap of the 90-minute Oulton Park endurance race. Smelly Hippie leads across the line then. Oh, what a battle it's been today, boys. The battles in this race, the overtakes, the start, the incidents, drive-thrus, drama, pit stops. This race has had everything apart from rain, boys. So can Hippie actually catch the car ahead here? This is the question. I think maybe kind of can. Don't forget, Jerry's in a battle. They're trying to catch Yep as well. So he's not going to want to give up too easy, though. But he does, though. Here he goes. Lesson by very neatly in the straight, and Hippie says thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your race leader. Half of the lap to go. Actually, 1/3 the lap to go now. Hippie is going to take the win. And it's been such a great performance by the top two. There was nothing in between them the whole race. And Shadow even tried to send a beautiful overtake down the outside, but couldn't quite get it done. And then he had the drive-through incident as well. So Hippie comes through the final corner for the final time and wins the Oulton Park 90-minute endurance race. Baby, baby, baby. Well done, Hippie, for the win. Congratulations, dude. Come and see us on the podium for the champagne. Baby, baby, baby. And don't forget this man here is going to keep fast lap and gave him a hard battle as Shadow finishes P2 in the McLaren 720 Evo. What a great race. Great performance. And has a little bit of a kissy-kissy of the barriers just at the end, just for celebration, boys. Well done. Well done, you two. And this man here, Mr. Yep Jensen, had a great battle with Jerry earlier on the race. It was super, super good, consistent driving. He had it off himself at a time that was very crucial. He managed to regain back from that. And he is back. And he's going to finish P3 in this motor race with just a couple of corners to go. Well done, Jerry. Well done, dude. Well done, buddy. So Jerry's in the pits and finished P4. Spool finished P5. PR6, P6. Super Homer as well. I might have to save this replay now because it might cut off in a second. So let me save it early. Well done, Hippie, indeed. One shot. Let me save this replay right now, boys. Because I know as soon as he crosses the line, then it's going to kind of end it for me. So let me save it now. Yes. We go back to live action too. So congratulations, everyone. There we go. See. The Smelly Hippie, Shadow, and Yep. 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations, everybody. Well done for everyone who got to the end of that one. What a tough race that was, boys. Absolute tough race. Absolute superstars for getting there. Well done, everyone. GG's. Oh, your steering wheel came loose, Jerry, halfway through the race. Don't fire the back marker off. It's not my day, but well done, everyone. Yes, unlucky, Jerry, dude. We did see that, buddy. Very, very unlucky, dude. Very, very unlucky. Congratulations to these guys. Like, everyone that got to the end there, congratulations. Absolutely amazing performance. Tough race. Like, just to watch it, it was a tough race, boys. It really, really was. And I'm drinking beers as well. I'm cooked so many little mistakes by myself. Unlucky, Beanie Boy. But it's all about minimizing mistakes, dude. Minimize the mistakes, get the pace up, and fly. The top two were absolutely on form today. Really flying. Congratulations, Hippie, Shadow, and Yep. Indeed, indeed. Right, boys. Let's go to the big bedroom scene. Right. Should we have a quick look at the replay at the start for you guys who haven't seen it yet? Also, cheers, boys. The ones in the chat for beer. We're having a beer and we're chilling with you guys here right now. Let's have a look at the start to show you guys this. Absolutely amazing. 1 hour 34 minutes long. What really stood out to me, among everything else, was the battle for the top 4 positions. And what I mean by that is everyone did a great job. But like the top 4 started their own little breakaway groups, the 2 of them each. And it was such a great battle to see you guys going through. And there was nothing between you, you know? There was really nothing between you at all. It was literally a case of that. Let's focus on our race winner here, Mr. Hippie. And we'll see the start from the outside view as well. I'm just glad I didn't get anyone in anyone's way. You boys just have a great... They are quick, dude. They are. You've really got to be on form to beat these guys. On a good day, you know? They are good. We've that's the wrong phrase for words to say. We raised the guys to be that way, but like, yeah, we've cultured these guys to be bloody quick. Oh, Hippie braked very deep there, almost hit Shadow. I actually missed that in commentary. Very close. Tough race. Then I drove off the track too and got a drive for you. You did, mate. You did. It was all on the feed too. So but it was incredible. Like to watch this back. I just wish I was racing with you guys. Actually, to be fair, it was super, super good. I was feeling the pressure at the end. I was on 3 track warrants. Oh, so Jerry's on 3 track warrants too. But Jerry could have easily got a drive through as well, boys. That's the thing. You go wide, you get like a track warning, and it can cause absolute chaos for you. But these battles here, look, I mean, crazy stuff. My save at turn 1, lap 2 was insane though, I can't lie. Yes, mate, yes. Indeed. I don't know who killed the tire barrier. Sorry, folks. We had a spinner there. That was Dean. I don't know who killed the tire barrier. And that was Spawn going off too. But someone must have like killed the tires. I don't know who it was though. They just disappeared. This guy's pushing absolutely hard. Absolutely crazy. Congratulations to number 1, number 2. Yes, indeed, boys. Indeed. This was Beady Boy going a little bit wide there, just kind of ending up in the barriers. So that was really, really lucky. We saw the live replay of that too, and it was great. Absolutely incredible. So what we're going to do is we're going to update the AC track medals as well. The track medals in Discord for you, and we are going to go live again. Oh yeah, my replay messed up here, by the way. A lap ahead if you can find. Actually, another lap ahead. There we go. It does that sometimes, boys. But yeah, it was great to watch, and like to commentate on that was an absolute pleasure, boys. Absolute pleasure indeed. So, boys, it's Sunday. Is it time for the mini bar again? I think it's time for the mini bar. Baby, baby, baby. Woo. Right, what are we drinking in the mini bar, lads? I know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a lovely tin of San Miguel. I want to thank you guys for racing today. Thank you guys for watching along as well. If you want to get involved in something like this, then we have a Discord. I will reopen it after the stream finishes. We're going to do a SimGrid Championship starting this Sunday for SimGrid. You're going to be signed to my SimGrid. The link is in the channel as well. Feel free to get on there. It's going to be free to enter as well for a championship for you guys to race in. And we're going to get involved, and we're going to go hardcore, baby, baby, baby. We've got the best community here, the best racers, so feel free to get involved. If you're watching along for the first time and you've seen our content, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and come and join us in our journey, boys, because we are about to get underway. Baby, baby, baby! I want to thank you guys for racing. Thank you guys for watching. I've been the TJ. These have been the guys. My God, was that one hell of a race. I will see you next time. Baby, baby, baby. Take care.